How's it going, everybody? David Hedge here, House Hedge Gaming. As you can see, we are still at Star City Comics and Games because we are getting ready to play a trading card game that definitely has you playing commanders that evolve, units, spells and abilities, and even some resources that can get you some very powerful cards in the process. Joey, are you ready to play Soul Masters, the trading card game?
I'm looking forward to it. It looks great.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's hit the table and let's get to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over how to play Soul Masters and get into a game. All right, so, Joey, you ready for this?
I am ready.
All right, let's do this. All right, so, Joey has the Keshi deck, which is basically mono red aggro, uses a lot of woven characters, and basically the objective is to knock me down to my third level on here, my second evolution, before I do the same thing to him. And then if my second evolution is taken out, I lose. Same thing with him. Also, if you can't draw any cards from your deck, you also lose the game. And if there's any conditions on cards that allow you to win the game or lose the game, those will definitely take effect. So basically, we're going with what most card games do, especially like Magic the Gathering. If you're decked, you're done. If your last stage hits and you have no more health, you lose the game. All right, so the way this works is that there's 4 different cards that are going to be in your deck, and then you have special reserve cards that you'll be able to use. So you have abilities. Abilities basically instant cards that you'll be able to play during certain times in the game, and you'll pay the cost, use the ability, and then it's done. Spells are the same thing, except they're sorcery speed. They're ones that play on your turn. Again, pay the cost, do what the card says, and you're good to go. You have your units. Now, units are cards that are basically going to be doing a lot of the frontline fighting. You'll be able to pay the cost. They have a certain number of attack, certain number of health, and how many cards that you can discard to prevent some damage. So each card will have certain shields on the bottom. And even though they might have a 0 shield, there's some cards that will let you get benefits from discarding cards for your defense. So when those come up, we'll definitely see those and have some fun with them. Finally, you have your core cards. Now, basically, cores are special cards that each class uses. They'll be able to help with energy in the game. So for the Keshi deck, you'll have like gems and all. They'll be shown, like fire diamonds, things of that nature. You'll definitely be able to tell which ones are your energy cores. So those are the 4 different types. You also have reserve cards. Now, the reserve cards is basically like a second hand. You'll be able to pay the cost, do what the card says, and it's either going to stay on the field or it's going to go into this card pile. Either way, they are very powerful mechanics. It can be armor, it can be a weapon, it can be a battlefield, things of that nature. And the way you pay for those is that you pay with those through resources. Now, for Athena, I'm focusing on the resource of focus. For Keshi, you're focusing on the resource of rage. So you're able. Thank you, Joy. I can't really do focus on here, like through
Focus.
God, yeah. Now I'm thinking Jeff Dunham. Thanks, Joy.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, yep. All right. I need to focus. Hi, got it. All right. So, with these, you're able to get these through numerous means. You can either get these through attacks, because your commander will be able to let you do that. Every time you attack, you'll gain a resource. Also, if you pay 4 energy on your first level, pay 4 energy, you get a resource. There are some that will let you do more or pay less to get resources later on down the line. All right. Any questions, Joey?
I think I'm good.
All right. Then let's get ready to play. All right, let's do it.
11.
11.
Mm.
Not 11. All right.
Looks like I'm probably going first then. Huh?
You can choose to go first if you want.
I think I will. Why not?
All right. So since you're going first, let's go ahead and draw 5 cards. There is a mulligan rule in the games where you can choose any number of cards in your hand, put on the bottom, draw that same number, and then shuffle. But you only get to do this once. So for me, I think I'm going to do this once. I'm going to put this on the bottom.
I was actually going to say the same thing. I'm probably doing 1.
Draw.
And then we shuffle.
All right. So we're both at our beginning level for our characters, for our commanders. And the commanders, they build up over time. They'll get more and more powerful, a little bit harder to beat. But also, you're able to get some really cool benefits out of them each time you get to evolve. And when you evolve, you get to draw a card, you get to lay a resource down, and you will go back up to the max health. So for this, for example, for my beginning level, it's 10. First evolution, it's 10, and then second evolution, I'll be up to 15 health. And being able to get your reserve power, it's going to be a lot easier to do later on down the line.
So are we ready then?
All right, Joey, go for it.
I will draw my 2. Placing 1 in the... It's energy, right? Yes, energy.
Yep. So first player only gets to play 1 energy, and they do not get to attack.
And they are face down. So what I'm going to do to keep myself from getting confused is I'm going to switch the zones for my extra deck and my reserve there, so I don't think I have things here that I don't. That is the 1 energy I put down. I will exhaust it to play Shadow, Crimson Shadow Clan unit. He is defender, which means this unit can be rested or tapped, depending on how you want to look at it, different terminology, to intercept incoming attacks. So most units can't just block on their own. You actually have to choose to block, and it's an ability that the defenders have.
Yeah. Which is a weird thing to have to remember, because like so many different games we played, you have to have, like, any character can defend. But this one, you have to be a lot more selective on what you do. Because if you don't have defenders, it just leaves you wide open for your commander to get attacked.
And unlike other games, defenders in this one actually can attack.
Yeah.
So, but being I went first, I cannot attack. So I pass turn.
I'll be taking a lot of hits later.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
So I'll draw 2. And I will put 2 down in my resource. And for me, so any card can be used as a resource, just the core cards can be played face up and you get benefits from that. All right, so for this, I'm going to put down play 1. Because I have to remember, I have a lot of phasing that I can do in this deck.
You don't want to phase.
Which is pretty interesting. All right. Now, do I want to try to attack you?
Nah, because I got a big old dog that's going to stop you.
It might make it a little rough, but let's find out.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, I'm just going to go on ahead and I'm going to declare an attack with Athena. Actually, I want to turn these face down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that idea.
So I don't get too confused. We're live, pal. To tape. All right. So Athena is going to try to attack Keshi. So characters, your commanders, and also your units can attack either the commander or they can attack a rested unit. So that I couldn't attack a ready unit, so Shadow's just chilling. But I can still attack Keshi, and when I do, I get to gain a resource. So I will have my resource right there for my focus. So there's 3 coming at you, Joey. What will you do?
You know what? I'm going to take it.
All right, so you're taking 3. And I will actually call that a win because I didn't think I'd be able to do any damage. So second, I'm going to just...
Life points are just another resource, my friend. Remember, I'm a black magic player when it comes to Magic the Gathering.
That is true. I'm going to actually play a Phase Squire.
Ooh.
So it's part of the 5th army, 1 to play, and it has phasing. So if I was able to play this from my energy row, basically phasing, for those that play Magic the Gathering, is like ninjutsu. If I attack with a character with phasing, I can basically pay an energy and switch it out for somebody back here. Could be a face-up character, could be a face-down character. Either way, it's a surprise. But that's my little tricks, because I can have some bigger characters back here and phase them in at a later time. But they got to try and survive. So 3 health is not horrible for this one, but we'll see what happens as I pass the turn on to Joey. You're
All
up.
right. Drawing my 2. Okay. Okay.
There's a lot of OKs on that side of the field.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
actually, while you're looking at that, I need to look at mine too. So
Place 1 down. 2 down. So to start off with my attack phase, Keshi will come at Athena.
I get to discard 1 if I want to prevent some of that, and that's for 3. But you know what? I dealt 3 to you. Oh,
Oh, but see, there's things called abilities that are instant speed. So we're going to exhaust 1 and place Snipe on my commander. It's an ability. Target commander or unit gains +3 damage this combat, and I generate 1 rage.
oh. Well, I could definitely still defend a little bit.
You can.
It ain't gonna do much.
So right now she's swinging at you for 5.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's still not bad. It's still not horrible.
Yet.
I will take the 5.
All right. So that'll go to my discard pile, which I'll put up here on the corner. Excuse me. And I did not generate the rage yet, which I do generate the rage. And you know what? We'll try to attack with the wolf for 1 too.
Attacking with the wolf for 1. All right. Well, if you're doing that, I'm just going to. Oh, it's 1.
No, it's not. I'm going to tap 2 more to rock out another ability. Target commander or unit gains +2 damage. So now he's attacking for 3.
There's a reason why I play red on arena. All right. Yep. All right. I said I was going to take it. I'm taking it.
So one thing I forgot to mention, because I'm still, of course, learning the game, is both these also generated additional rage.
Yep.
Each attack generated a rage.
So you got 4 rage total.
I have 4 rage total.
And if you want to play something out there.
Oh, I'm looking. Trust me.
Yep, so you can play 1 card out of your reserve if you got 1 you want to play right now.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. We're going to go with what we got here right now. I think that's fine.
All right. All right, so it's my go. So let's go on ahead and make sure I get the terminology right for everything here. Let's go ahead and refresh.
That's that's the word.
And let's go ahead and draw 2. I forgot you're in here. This is awesome. All right.
Oh, I don't like to hear that.
I forgot I'm a blue player. All right, so we're going to play 2 cards face down. Because I cannot draw any of my core, apparently, but that's okay.
And I forget, is exhaust the proper terminology for?
Rest.
Resting. Resting and refreshing. All right.
You rest, you refresh. Let's go on ahead and play. Let's play you face down. Because there's so many good options right now. All right, so before anything else, I want to pay 1. I'm going to play Athena's Blessing. It's a spell I place on the battleground, which is just the play area. And then I could sacrifice to either give 2 armor, so I'll be able to prevent 2, or add 2 damage to any unit or commander for this attack, and I get to generate 1 focus when I do that. So I have that, and I'm actually going to attack. Since this is rested, the Phase Squire will attack Shadow.
Oh. Puppy, go bye-bye.
And I get to gain a focus. And then And then I get to use Athena. She's going to attack you for 3, gaining a focus. So another resource has been gained.
I'll take 3.
And then, God, you're good. All right. That's
I know I am.
Thanks, Joey.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use. Yeah, let's go ahead and get my weapon out here. I'm going to use 2 focus to play Azure Wrath.
Oh.
So it's comes into play rested, which is fine. I can arrest it to give a phasing unit, so any unit with phasing, yeah, or a commander plus 1 damage, plus 2 if the commander is Athena. Or I can I can rest it and sacrifice it to generate 2 focus, and it removes this card from the game if I do that. So I have my weapon, which is pretty cool. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would, because the last time we tried doing a practice game, I just got steamrolled. And you're up.
Refresh.
Actually, I'm going to put this down here for now, since I got a little bit of extra stuff going on
Oh,
here.
yeah, just make fun of my board state.
No, I'm not making fun of your board
Uh-huh.
state.
All right, what do I want to do?
I just was not prepared to have this much real estate being used at this point. Alright, so I have 2 health left on this level.
Yeah, we'll put that one down. Then?
Did you? Oh yeah, you. But you can put another one down
I
if you
know
want
I'm
to.
just, well, I know I want to do that, but I guess I should go ahead and do that if I'm going to do that. Oh, that's the difference. Okay. No, I'm going to stick with 1 right now.
Okay.
For 3, I will play Woven Knight. And for 1, I will play this spell.
Well, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm a blue player.
No, you know.
I'm actually going to pay 2.
Don't do that.
And I'm going to play Counterspell. Counter target spell or ability with casting cost 3 or less. If it was higher casting cost, I could use focus to focus more on that counterspell to counter it. So it's basically 3 or less, but if I used this, I was prepared for a 4.
Well, I guess my Woven Knight goes to the discard pile, and I'm left without a Woven Knight. And then I'll play Wolfpack. Summon 1 shadow from my discard pile or deck onto the battlefield. And then I generate 1 rage.
Fair enough.
So, finding another wolf. Generate a rage.
Yeah, you got a lot of rage, dude, Joey.
I do. It's a problem.
I need to channel my rage.
Oh, I'm about to.
Fair enough.
All right, so we'll put the deck back after being shuffled there. Now we're going to that deck thing over here. And I forget, is there a limit to how much rage you can spend per turn? Like, can you just keep doing things out of the deck?
You can only play 1 card.
That's what I thought. All right, well, that doesn't make me as happy. We'll spend 1 to play Shadow Armor. Now this comes into play rested. I can rest it to prevent 1 damage to any unit or commander, or rest and sacrifice to give 1 Crimson Shadow unit haste, or give any unit plus 1 damage until end of turn.
Okay.
With that, let's go ahead and swing for 3 at your big boss lady there.
At my big boss lady there.
Which gets me another rage.
Okay. Well, since you just hit my big boss lady there, I'm going to use this to give +2 armor. So I'll prevent 2. And I'll still be able to use my discard. So I'm going to discard this to prevent all three.
Sounds good.
I do something. All right.
You don't have to.
I know, but I won't.
You really don't.
I know. All right. And plus, since I did discard that, I get to generate a focus.
And yeah, that's what I got. I think. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. Wait. Yep. That's all.
Okay, just digging.
Yeah, that's it.
So.
Oh, actually, that's no because yep. Okay, that is tapped because I did that. I knew something wasn't right.
Refresh. And I can only play 3 more energy. But I think for right now, I might be good. I'm going to attack. I'm going to try to attack your Keshi. So I'll gain a focus.
I'll block with Shadow.
Okay, so Shadow gets killed.
Shadow does.
Shadow has been faded. I think, yeah. Athena is going to swing at you for 5.
It's a whole 5.
Yep, because I'm going to get +2 damage to my commander since it's Athena. So it'll be hitting at you for 5.
That seems like a whole lot.
That's a good amount, and I get to gain a focus.
All right, you got me through the first thing before I got you through it this time.
All right, so that takes out the first one. So the next one comes up. You will get to gain a rage, and you'll get to draw a card. And you are actually...
Oh, that's the wrong one.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a little better. All right.
We're good. We're back to our regularly scheduled chaos.
All right.
And then I am going to get ready for the next turn. I'm going to play a Phased Knight. A big 5 with a 1 there. And then I'm going to say it's your go.
All right. Refreshing. And drawing 2. Yep, so we're going to put 1 down. Then for 2, we will play Alice.
Okay.
Then we'll go ahead and spend 1 rage again. No, I don't think so. We'll spend 2, I think. Yes. We'll spend 2. For the Shadow Temple. Comes in rested.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in play rested and does not ready in the refresh phase. When an enemy unit is destroyed, ready Shadow Temple. It has a one-time ability that is rest Shadow Temple, draw 2 cards, and discard 2 cards. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So
that's not too bad. Oh, this is once per turn.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, like one.
I didn't mean once only. I guess I should have clarified. All right. So do I want to do that or that? I think I'm going to do that. All right. So we're swinging in with Keshi towards Athena.
I was just waiting for something else. Yeah, you got me on that one.
All right.
So it takes me out. So that's my first one, which will bring me to my second level. I gain a resource. I draw a card. And with this one, I can discard 3 focus to draw a card during my main turn. And Prodigy, I can discard 1 focus. If I use an energy shield, I may draw 1 card.
And I did attack with her, so I forgot to get the 1 rage for that. I'm bad about remembering that.
It's something to get used
It's
to.
another mechanic, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so then Alice is going to swing at the new Athena.
Okay. Actually.
Don't do anything yet.
No, I was just putting back the health.
I'm playing red. I got things.
All right. Well, not much I can do on the stoppage. I can discard up to 2 cards if I want to.
Sounds good.
So I am going to.
I'm going to wait for you to do that.
Right now, I'm going to be preventing 3 damage.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to actually activate Prodigy, to where I discard a focus. If I use an energy shield, I may draw a card. So I'll be able to draw 1 card off of it.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
Giving her. Oh, wrong one. Giving her +3 to combat this unit. And I may KO any enemy unit with a casting cost 2 or less.
Yep.
Then I generate 1 rage.
And that will also trigger your temple to untap.
It does.
Or the ready.
Yep. So 2 damage still went through? Since you prevented 3?
2 damage still went through?
Yeah, it did.
You're good?
Yeah, I am. That's it.
All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and recover, refresh, draw 2. I'm going to lay 2 down for now.
I got something to do real quick. I'm going to press my Shadow Temple and draw 2 and discard 1 or 2, depending on if I discard a Crimson Shadow card or not.
I think in that deck you should be able to discard a Crimson Shadow.
I think I'm going to discard a Crimson Shadow.
Alright, as for me, I'm going to use 2 focus. I'm going to play my temple, the Phase Temple. So what that does, it comes into play rested. I can, it has phasing units, will be able to gain +1 damage. And when a unit activates phasing, I can rest the temple to draw a card and discard a card. If I discard a 5th army unit, I get to generate a focus. So I get to do a little bit of looting myself. And then I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to play Thundershock. So target unit with cost 3 or less gains shock, doesn't ready next turn. If rested. So since that's rested, they will not be able to ready during your refresh phase.
I'm going to take this D16 here to remind me that.
And I'll get to generate a focus. So now
I got no respect for Alice, just keeping her down.
No, but I'm going to try and knock you down a little bit.
Oh, don't do that.
Let's see what happens. All right, so my Phase Knight is going to go and attack your Keshi, and it has an attack of 6.
Well, one thing I'm doing is resting the armor to prevent 1 of it at least.
Okay.
Then
I get to generate a focus here.
Do I want to do that? So I do 1 of it, that leaves me still 5 damage I'm dealing with? Or?
Yeah, 5 damage is still coming through, since you prevented 1.
Okay. Why is he 6?
Because of my temple.
That's right.
Gives all my phasing units +1.
Well, that's just not fun.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I bet you did.
All right.
Keshi doesn't agree with you.
Well, not going to agree with this then. I'm going to attempt to attack for 6 on your Kashi.
That's a lot.
It is, and I will generate. Didn't have anything you wanted to discard, huh?
Not really anything that would really help me too much.
Okay.
So now I draw a card.
So you get to draw a card. If you would have had one more rage, you would be able to do the rage.
I'm all raged out.
Yeah, you all raged out. Nowhere to go. All right, I've already played my card from here for the turn, but I will use tactics. So I get to discard 3 to draw a card. And yeah, I'll pay 2 to play Sabrina, the 5th army. So Enlighten on play, I get to generate a focus. And yeah, that's it for me. You're up.
All right.
I was not expecting this to go down this way. This is weird.
Oh, that's my other. Yeah. Okay. That goes there. Yes. Like these are the hand. That's not. Okay. I promise that's right. All right. Oh, yeah. That's refreshed. That's not. That's not. I can move the dice off of her now. 1, 2. Well, I just realized I messed up last turn because I couldn't actually attack with Alice when I did because she doesn't have haste.
Okay.
But then you kept her exhausted and she was exhausted anyway. So yeah, so we're just gonna leave it like it was. It's like not really repairable at this moment.
Yeah.
So, all right, read your rules, people. Read your rules. Don't do like I did. All right. So
see, this is what happens when we while we're filming this, we just recently did a game, Universal Legends, and in that game, whenever you play any characters, there's no summoning sickness. There's no when it enters the battlefield, it has to wait for a turn. So when you played so many games like we have over the years, sometimes you're going to have a little bit of mix up, but you know what? We can correct it. It'll be fine, and we address it, and we're not perfect. So there we go. All right,
yeah,
keep going, Joy.
Yeah. All right, so I can do that and that. If I do that, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So I'll put 1 down. I'll be it to my max. Huh. I like that idea. So yeah, we're going to put that guy down. That gives him my 6 max resources there.
Yep.
Then we'll do 3 for an Alex. Haste. That keyword right there that made me realize I messed up. And his twin, Alex.
Alex.
Double reminder.
I don't like that, but it's
all
okay.
right, so here's what we're going to do now. Let me see. I have 6 rage in there.
Yep, that you do.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will discard 1 rage to play my sword into rested mode. Then I will attack with Alex on your Athena, discarding 2 rage to him, which gives all my Crimson Shadow units +1 damage during this turn.
Okay.
Then I will discard 2 rage to him, giving all my Crimson Shadow units +1 attack during this turn.
Okay, so it'll actually be when he attacks. That's when they'll trigger.
So I don't get to stack them all at one time?
Nah, unfortunately. It's just when attacking.
Oh, when attacking, that's right.
Or else that would be pretty sick.
I can still discard 1 right now with her ferocity.
That you can do.
So he has a total of +2, so he's attacking for 6 to her.
6 to her. Well, not much I can really do on that.
Oh, and then I gained a rage because he attacked.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'll use my last card, but I'll be able to do something with it. I'm going to use Prodigy to discard this. If I use an energy shield, I may draw 1 card. which I'll definitely use that to prevent at least one. Let's see, you said that was 6 total coming to her?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5. She's got 3 left.
Then I will attack with the other Alex, discarding 2 rage to give another +1, so he's attacking for 7.
Attacking on her?
Uh-huh.
Alright, she's knocked out. Alright, so I'll be able to get fully maxed for my last level. Go up to 15.
Then
draw a card.
Oh, yep.
And get a focus.
Then she attacks for Yep, she does not get the bonuses. So she attacks for 5 to this guy.
5 to that guy. I will use the 1 to prevent 1.
So that's not cool.
So he will live.
Yeah, he does.
He lives!
He does. And you might wipe me out this next turn.
I'm going to try.
All right, well, try.
Word. All right, here we go.
I was really wanting him to bite the dust.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to use my temple again.
Like this, so this is the one thing about the game that I really like is that you're having to try and balance out. Like if you definitely want to go for the commander, but at the same time you want to make sure you go for the units as well. Because if you don't, if you leave them unchecked, you're gonna be in trouble.
I was just being greedy. I wanted to draw more cards.
Oh, that's true. I'm the same way. So I can't say nothing. All right. But what I can do is I am going. All right, let's have some fun with it.
I forgot to get a rage for her attack. I'm going to grab my rage now.
You have your rage.
I did.
All right, I'm going to have... I think I can actually knock you out unless you got some tricks.
I might have tricks.
I am going to use this, but... All right, so I'm attacking with her. I'm going to activate 1. I'm going to phase to get Captain Stain out. So I have to pay the rest of the cost, which is 5. With this one, when this unit phases, 1 or more units can phase on the field up to 6 casting costs combined. Only 1 unit has to target the original target. So if I was going to attack. So I'm going to be attacking Keshi, but I think I'm just going to let it ride. So Keshi is a 6 or a 7 because of my phase temple coming after your Keshi.
Well, to start off, I will prevent 1 of it.
Okay.
So that leaves 6, of which I'll prevent 2 of it by discarding him.
Okay, so it'll be 4. You'll be taking.
4 I'm taking. Leaving me at 11.
All right. Then 6 will be coming at you through my phase Knight.
I will take 5.
Oh,
no,
6.
I'll take 6. Yep. I'll take 6, which leaves me at 5.
And I'm going to see if I can hit for 7 for the win.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is discard 1 rage to heal 1 damage from my commander, which brings me up to 6. And, well, unfortunately, neither of the cards I'm holding have a shield value.
Oh, no.
So you got it. Now you know why I wasn't discarding things earlier, because I've been holding things with 0 shield value.
Yeah, so I guess with that deck, like you're definitely
you're all about going all in. It's not about defense. Yeah,
Hey, good game, brother.
Good game.
Well, there you have it. That is Soul Masters, a trading card game. How to play and a little bit of a playthrough. And Joey,
I almost had you.
You almost did.
Wow, I'm just losing my butt off tonight.
Yeah. Dude, I've been here at Star City for a long time as a patron and everything, so I got like home field advantage.
I've been here almost as long as you. That's okay. Yeah, I guess you still got the home field. All right. Yeah.
Uh, but either way, no matter where you're playing this game, it is a fun game to play. Having the mechanic where the commander gets to evolve twice and being able to get different abilities, being able to have the extra, basically the extra lives and all, and plus like the special abilities that each one of these two decks have. So for the Wolven kind, you're able to basically hit hard, hit fast with haste creatures and haste units.
I found out the hard way. There's not a lot of defense.
No, there's not. But luckily for phasing, and for Athena's deck, being able to have a counterspell or two handy can definitely
that was
swing
rough.
the tide of battle. So, and being able to
I was playing dogs. Get it?
I made that joke in the
I know, but now I'm going back on it.
Fair enough.
I'm taking credit for it.
I
gotta have something today.
Just you got it.
All right.
But the phasing abilities was really cool to work with as well. Being able to use a souped-up version of ninjutsu from Magic the Gathering. Instead of having the character in your hand, you can have it in your energy row and be able to just utilize your characters from there and still get some bonuses. When
that was really cool. Attack. I like that.
But again, the artwork is amazing. I said that in the unboxing video, and I know you said you really enjoyed the artwork for this game.
I like the atmosphere, the artwork, the way it plays. I think it's a great game.
And hopefully you all enjoyed the video. And if you want, definitely check out more from Soul Masters TCG. I'll include a link in the description below so you can find out more about this great game and this great addition, this fantastic addition to the world of trading card games. But thank you all so much for checking out this video. If you like it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let everyone know the House Hedge Gaming is here for all of your gaming needs. And Joey, once again, thank you so much. Hopefully, I want you to be more a permanent fixture on here for a bit, like doing the playthroughs
cool with that.
and everything. And
you can beat the crap out of me every time you want.
Hey, if my wife could beat the crap out of me in games, I can at least beat you on occasion. But thank you all so much again for watching this video. And until next time, my friends, stay safe and take care.